You all welcome to the second seminar of Mathematics for Business. Mathematics for Business course unit. In this session or in this seminar, I will discuss the few sample questions that are covered by the introduction topic and basic algebraical mathematics. So then, in my slide, you can see sample question. That is also the past exam paper question. The question paper in 2015 academic year, and it was held in 2020 September. And it is the question number 2. In this question, you can see also to answer the questions in this, all the parts in this question, you should have knowledge regarding the algebra, right? Basic algebra, algebraical mathematics. So then I would like to explain one by one. That means that each part of this question. First question is simplify the following expression. Right? There is one expression is given here. So you need to simplify that. That means here in simplify mean just actually what you want to do, you need to solve, right? Solve, that means this, you need to solve the equation and you need to get the value for the x that is unknown variable x. Okay. So when simplifying, finally you can get the answer for x. Then basically what you want to do here first is you need to start in this applying the algebra in here, right? So I will show you how you can simplify this one, right? And give me 1 second, just I need to write down the question again. X squared plus 32 and square root for the whole part, no? And then x plus 3 in the other side, right? Okay, that you can see that. So in when we simplifying this type of expression or equation, we can say the equation because there is a equal sign and terms. You can see the some terms in the both side. So then here one side, that means the left side, you can see the square root sign for the whole expression, no whole part. Okay, so that means square root mean we know the square root mean half power. So therefore this one also we can write this way: x squared plus 33 and half power, right? Square root, power to half, right? And other side x plus 3, right? Now you know when we simplify solve in this one, we need to the method as the first step we need to remove the square root sign, otherwise we can't get the value for x. So when we to remove the square root, what we want to do, we have to square both sides, right? Now you can see when we square mean we can multiply same part as the another part, right? The same one. That means x multiplied by x, like, okay? So then right, one side we squared, then also we need to square other side. Okay, then both side is equal. So now you can see in the left hand side, right, half power also multiplying by power 2. That means when half multiplied by 2, it become 1. That means that part only s squared 33. And this one we can simplify or expand. Like this, we can expand the x plus 3 squared. You know how we can expand that. This means also the similar to same two expressions, right? Like, okay, likewise, okay. So then just once we can multiply by this one, x squared, you know, 2 into 3, 6, 6x, middle term is 6x, and constant term is 9. Okay, now we can simplify this one, right? This side 1 is square root, when other is, squared, then also the right hand side another is squared. So when we move into it in the other side, left side, it's become minus, right? And when we move to 6s here, it's become again minus 6x, and 33 here, no? 33. No, I put here the constant value other side, then 33 when we bring to the other side, it become minus 33, and also there is plus 9, okay? Then you know here plus x squared and minus squared, that's the 1, okay? So then we can cancel both, and remaining part is 6 minus 6x. This side when we need to deduct 9 from deduct 9 from 33, and we need to put the large value sign. So when we deducting 9 from 33, it becomes 24 and also minus, right? So then to get the value for the x, what we want to do, we need to divide both sides by minus 6, okay? Then minus 6 minus is also x plus x, and this side also plus 4. Then x equal to 4. Right? So this is very, very simple question, right? Because I think already allocated 4 marks for that, no? Yes, 4 marks for this section. Sorry, not the 5, no? 5 marks for this section. So easily you can earn this marks, right? So very simple one. And when I move to the next one, yes, solve the following equation, part B, okay? Solve the following equation using completing the squared method, right? So completing the squared method, that is another method that we can solve the question. That means that, you know, when we solve in question, we can apply there are several methods we can apply. One method is factorization. Okay, so you know where to factorize. The equation should have the factors, right? Otherwise, we can't use the factorization method. And if there is no factors, then we can use another method, that is the completing square method. And another method, there is another method that is the method when applying the formula, right? So anyway, this section is not asking those things. If this section is asking, solve this equation by using completing squared method. That means we need to get the value for the x, right? So what is the question? I write here, yes. 2x squared minus 8x minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. You can see this is the picture, right? So then, you know, there are several steps we have to follow when solving the given equation by using the completing squared method, right? The method, as the first step, what we want to do first, we need to keep the x squared terms coefficient as a 1. Oh, that means x squared terms coefficient should be 1, right? But in this case, our case, x squared terms coefficient is 2. right? So we need to convert it as the 1. For that, how we can do that? We have to divide all the terms in our equation by 2, right? So then when we divide in the all terms in the equation by 2, this one become x squared, second term become 4x, and minus 5 divided by 2 equals 0. Okay, that's the first step. Second step, right? We need to move the constant term from the left side to right side. Okay, that means left side only we have to keep our x terms, right? Terms with the x. Then 5 over 2 become plus, right? Okay. Now what we want to do, right? We have to write the completing squared, right? Completing squared, that means the completing squared for these two terms, right? But we know when we write in the completing squared like that, right? So there should be the x squared term and x term and also the constant term, right? So here what you can see, no any constant term, but the thing is, right, when we converting this one as the completing squared, then additional constant value come here, and to keep the original equation as same as, then we can add that same constant value to the other side. Then our equation both sides also equal. Okay. So how we can write the equation? Just in here x squared. So we can write in here x, and middle term coefficient half, right? We have to get the half from this middle term coefficient. That means 4 divided by 2, half mean. Okay. So the value then, what is the value? 2. Okay, 2. And we need to put the same sign that is in the middle term, right? Sign is minus, and we can put here square, right? Now what is happening here, right? When we I'll show you, right? X minus 2, again another x minus 2, right? So when we take in the, that means the multiplying the both brackets, we can get the x squared value, and when in the middle term minus 2x, and other when we multiply in other two terms again minus 2x, then both minus 4x, right? And in addition minus minus plus 4 in here, right? But you can see first two terms already we have, but instead of first two terms, when we write in this squared bracket, that means there is an additional 4 in here. So therefore, to keep the equation as original equation as when keeping the equality in both sides, so we have to add additional part in here, because 4, because in here you can see additional 4, and that 4 we need to add other side. Now it's okay. Okay, so then we can write x minus 2 squared, and we can simplify this side. When we simplify in this side, you can see 2 times 1, then 5 plus here 1 times 2, 2, then 8. Finally 13 divided by 2. Okay, so then you can simplify further. How? Because when we now we need to remove this squared sign. For that, because we can write this, remove this square side when taking the square root of other side, 13 divided by 2. But remember, when we take in square root value, there should be two values, plus value and minus value, because we know when multiplying both value, minus minus again become plus, no? So then we have to put this one. Okay, so then when I simplifying further this one, Okay, you can see, I'll come here, right? X equal to, right? Then this minus 2, when we bring it to the other side, it becomes plus 2. And another bracket is plus square root 13 divided by 2, or x equal to 2 minus square root divided by, sorry, it's 13 divided by 2 square root. Okay, so this 13 divided by 2 square root you can get by using your calculator, right? So I think that value is equal to 2.55. Then one value equal to x this value, and other is x equal to minus 255. Then after simplifying both, you can get for the x 4 point, when we add in both 4.55, and other one equal to x equal to minus 0.55. Okay, so it is also very easy fraction. You can easily earn 5 marks from that question also, right? And next one, what is the next question? Yes, part C, no, C. So it is also very easy question. Again, the factorize, right? Factorize the following expression. Yes, expression is 16 minus a plus b squared, no? Yes. Then in here you can apply basic mathematical algebraical rules, because you know, yes, you know, if we have this type of expression a squared b, also minus a squared minus b squared. Okay, so what are the factors in here? You can write one is a plus b, other one is a minus b, right? Following this one, you can do this one, because this 16 you can write as the 4 squared, square of the 4 minus a plus b. It's squared, right? Now it's, you can see, look like this one, no? This is the a, this is the b, right? A squared, b squared. I don't need to write this one, just we can, now we apply this one, right? So how? One bracket is 4 plus, again a plus b, that is the one bracket, other bracket 4 minus a plus b. Okay, so these are the factors for the given expression. Okay, that is very easy. And then shall I move to the next one? Yes, solve the following pair of equations. Okay, that is the simultaneous equations. So this is a little bit different. That means here your simultaneous equation given as the fractions. Okay, but anyway, that is also very easy one. Shall we try? Right. 3 divided by x plus 4y equal 5. Second one is 1 over 2x minus 2, 3y equal 13 divided by 6. Okay, you can see no? Both these. So then how we do that? First we can name this equation as the first one, this is the second one. Now we can apply the elimination method, right? So then try to check whether we can remove, right? Oh, there are two variables, no? One variable x or y when adding or subtracting these two equations. But we can't do that Therefore, we need to modify the one equation as the possible way. That means equation 1, we can multiply by 1/6, right? And what is the value then? Here, 3x multiplied by 1/6, no? That means again 2x, no? Then 1/2x, right? Now you can see second equation's first term equal to this one, right? And plus, when we multiply the same value, what is the value? That means when multiplying 4 by 1/6, no? When we divide, cancelling it both is 2 and 3, no? Then that means 2/3/1. And when we multiply in fifth one, 1/6, it becomes this one. Okay, so this is the third equation. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 2 and 2. Equation number 2 and 3 is now we can consider, because when we add in two equations, we can remove one, or when we deduct in also we can remove, right? So just see in here, when we add in two equations, when we add in two equations, y is we can eliminate, right? Y නැතුව යනවා. අපි add කළොත්. Is it okay? Yes, no? So this one also equal, that meaning the thing is in here both are equal. This one also equal, this one, because that means when we add in, we can remove the y. When we deduct in one by the other one, then we can remove the x. You can do anyone, right? ඕන එකක් ඉස්සෙල්ලා කරන්න. तर mama just I first I add 2 and 3, right? So that means when we add in these two and these two, we can cancel, right? Other side, x value 1/2x, 1/2x. When we add in that one, right? 2/2x, no? 2/2x. And other side, when we add it both, 13 plus 5, 18, no? 18/6. No? So then this is the value. So we can further simplify this one, 2 and 2, right? And 6 and here 3. That means what? 1x equal to 3 and x equal to 1/3. Okay, we got the value for x, right? 1/3. So then substituting this value in the any equation 1 or 2, you can get the value for the y. Okay, I'll do that part also. I need to space. So yes, you can see now what is my first equation. 3/x plus 4y equal 5, right? Now we know our x equal to 1/3, right? Then I'll apply that one in the instead of x, then 3 divide by 1/3, because x equal to 1/3 plus 4y equal to 5, right? So 3 divided by 3, 1/3, that means 3 multiplied by reciprocal, no? We need to move උඩා යටයි මාරු කරනවා, right? That's become 9 then, no? 9 plus 4/y equal to 5 and Okay, so then 4 over y equal, when we bring in this 9 in this side, it become 5 minus 9, you know. So then 4 over y equal minus 1. Okay, this one you can further simplify. Okay, the value is then y equal, yeah, sorry, no, the one is the minus 4, minus 4. Then the y, now y equal minus 4 divided by 4, that means minus 1. Okay, there are two values. Then finally, you can answer this way: x equal 1/3 and y equal minus 1. This is the final answer. Okay. So, like by following this method, right, you can simplify or you can solve two simultaneous equations. Right? So I think that this all the questions in this all the parts in this section very easy. You can earn very easily this all marks. That means the 20 marks, right? And shall I check? Yes. This is another. We did this one. Not not yet. No. In this section is 2000. 20. Yes. 2016 academic year, and it was held by last year, no, 2022. That exam was, and section number 1, right? That's relevant to the introduction part also. The section is what is business mathematics, right? So then first of all, right? So because this is not the mathematics, that means this is not the problem which you want to solve, just you can explain, right? You can this is the descriptive type section, you can explain, right? If you got if you have this type of section, just check with the what is the allocated marks, right? Because based on that, according to the allocated marks, you can just you can just think, right? But the how far you have to describe, right? That means very brief answer or little brief, or more descriptive or little descriptive, likewise. Okay, so in here 5 marks mean no need to write the number of pages, right? Just enough half page, likewise. Okay, so that means brief answers enough based on this allocated marks, right? What is business mathematics? So you can write the answer. So just as the sample answer, I will explain you. You can write this way: the business mathematics. It's asking what is business mathematics. No, yes, business mathematics consists of mathematical concepts related to business. And you can write further, it comprises mainly profit, loss, and interest. Maths is the base of any business. Business mathematics, financial formulas, measurements which help to calculate profit, loss and loss, interest and tax calculation, salary calculation, right, which help to finish the business, right? Which help to maintain or keeping the business very efficient or effective way. And also business mathematics is used by commercial companies to record and manage business works. So commercial business use maths in normally department of accounting, right? accounting or inventory management or marketing, right? Sales forecasting and financial analysis, right? All of these department or sections can use can be used this business mathematics to continue their business, right? So likewise, you can organize very brief introduction or brief descriptions for the describing the what is business mathematics. And second, easy, but the thing is to get to earn all the marks, right? Total marks, you have to given one examples, right, for each. So rational number, you can write rational number, you know, no? පරිමේය සංඛ්‍යා කියලා අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා. The rational number is any number that we can write as a fraction, right? Decimals that are recurring or the terminating are also rational numbers. Therefore, as an example, we can write fraction, right? That means the as an example, 2/4, that is the fraction, and also this is the rational number, and 1.5, it is decimal, and 1.67, right? Or if it is the recurring, that means 166, same pattern, no? This is also the rational number, right? There are several some example for the rational number. And you can also, you have to explain what is the irrational numbers. So we can write an irrational is any number that we can't write as a fraction. So irrational numbers is decimal that go on forever and never repeat, right? And as an example, we can write irrational number square root 3, square root 5. And you know 5, right? That means 22 divided by 7, right? No, correct. That means that no value. So this is not, we can't write it as the fraction and 5, right? This one is we can't write as the fraction because when we divide in it that value, right? So not it is the figure with the value with the decimal, but this decimal is not recurring one or terminating one, right? Therefore, it is also irrational. And yes, next one, part C. Part C. Yes, if ax squared plus bx plus c is an algebraical expression, right? That's the general way. Select the correct word for each notation below from the given list. That means whether x is term or coefficient or mathematical operation or constant value or variable. No, you need to select the correct word, right? So what is our given expression? Ax squared plus bx plus c. Then you can see this in here, this a, right? We know this a is the coefficient of the x squared term. And this is also the term. This is also the term. This is also the term. And apart from that, this c is the constant term, right? And also in this equation, this expression, x is the variable, unknown variable, right? If we write this one this way, a y squared plus by plus c, then y is the variable, okay? And plus here is the mathematical operation. Okay, now we know everything. So you can write in this way, right? Then x is the variable, right? You have to write variable here, right? And b is what? B is in here, no? That means coefficient, no? X terms coefficient. Anyway, you can write in here coefficient, right? Coefficient. In C is in here constant, no? Constant value, right? Constant value. Plus is mathematical operation. Bx is the term, no? One term. That is the one term. Okay. So you can fill the all 5 blanks, right? And next section is write down an example for each of the given functions. Very easy, right? They ask only example, right? So linear function. If it is linear function, you know that unknown variables highest power should be 1. Okay. So therefore, as the linear function, or you can write y equal or fx, right? Both. Any as an example, you can write 2x plus 2, right? Or 10x plus minus 5, right? Anyway, right? So that means here you have to write the x term, right? Unknown variables term, that its highest power should be 1. Here 1. Okay. That's the one example. This is the dependent variable or output variable, right? This is the independent variable, right? And quadratic function, you know, quadratic means x in the quadratic equation or quadratic function, unknown variables highest power or independent variables highest power should be 2, right? So therefore, as an example, you can write quadratic equation y equal x squared, right? So if you want to, you can put in here constant value, right? Anyway, x squared minus or plus 5x, right? If there is x term, or if there is constant term, also you can put. Or you can write fx, right? 3x squared minus 2, because in this case also no x term, but it doesn't matter, because what is the compulsory thing? Compulsory requirement is you have to put in here term with the x highest power 2. Okay. The similar, very similar to the cubic function. That means highest power of the term should be 3. Okay. So then you can write again the one example. For the cubic function, 3x3, right? And 2x2 plus on 5x minus 1 y equal, right? Or you can write y equal x3 minus 1. It's okay. This is another example. B is also example, because the thing is this cubic function should have the term with the highest power of unknown variable, that is equal to 3. Okay, that one is compulsory. So that section is also very, very easy one. So shall I check with the, yes, one more section here, right? So this section also the same paper, no? 2022, okay, the section number 2, right? So in here you to answer this question again, you have to knowledge regarding the algebra, right? Basic algebra. In here, first section, right? Solve the following equation. That means you need to get the value for the x. Very easy one, because just when solving the given expression, just first you need to check whether are there any factors, right? If there are factors, then that is very easy. Just you have to find out the factors, and through that you can get the value for x. Otherwise, if that means that if there is no factors, then you have to apply any other method, that is complete in square method, or you can apply the formula. Okay, so just check whether this equation has factors or not first. X squared minus 15x plus 3 are equal to minus 51. No? Yeah. Yes. Then you can see the given equation, right? This is of course the quadratic function. No? Yes. Then we can write it this way, right? So when we bring in because there are two constant terms, right? So then when we move into this minus 51 into the right side, sorry, left side, then it become plus 54, right? Equal to 0. Now you can check, right, whether this equation has factors or not, right? So how we can do that? Because here x squared terms coefficient is 1. Therefore, you want to check whether are there any, what are the factors for 54. Okay, factors, then we know 3 times 8, no? No, 3 times 1 and 18, no? And 6 times 9, anymore? That's enough. Okay, so now check whether which factor, right? Which factor get the which factor via, right? Through which factor we can get this 15. That means when adding or minusing. So in the 6, yes, when we add in these two, right, we can get the 15. But when we minus in these two also, we can get the 15. But the thing is that when we minus in one, because then, yes, if we take this one, right, we know, most probably this, because same time, right, you can, we have to consider whether you can get this plus 54 or not, right? So then I'll show you, right? So then instead of this one, when we write in x squared minus 18x and plus 3x, right? So can become 15x plus 54, right? When we consider in these two together, we can remove x in here outside, then x minus 18. Here, when we bring in plus 3 here, what has happened? X plus 18. Okay. So if you put here minus, what has happened? Then this become minus, but also 3x become minus. That means this factor is not suitable, right? Not appropriate one, right? That's why I say I'll show you. Then that means, right, you have to take the these two factors, 6 and 9. Okay? So therefore, x squared minus, instead of this is incorrect, right? right? Then 9x plus 6x, right? Plus 50, because 9x plus 6x sorry, not the plus, very sorry, minus, no, minus 9x minus 6x, then it's become 15x, right? So then I considering these first two terms together, right? X minus 9 here, okay? Then, okay, yes. Then next, when I put take in plus x here, yes, then x minus 9. No, then therefore we have to put in here more minus 6, okay? Then minus 6 minus minus plus 54. So then two factors are, one is x minus 9, other one is also x minus 6, right? So then therefore you can write these two factors equal to 0, okay? That means x minus 9 equal to 0, that means x equal to 9. It's okay, very easy, no? X equal to 9. From the other one, x minus 6 equal to 0, that means x equal to 6, right? So then you can get the two values, that means you can solve that question. And next one, solve the following inequality expression. That is
sorry, I can't do that in that.
Right? So solve the following inequality expression. So remember, right? So you need to be careful again when simplifying this type of equation with the inequality. I'll show you 31 minus 2 over 3x greater than 27. Okay. So then first we can move this constant value in other side. Then what has happened? 2 over 3, but minus x, say sign is greater than 27, then 31 become minus 31. Okay, so then I simplify in this one, 2 over 3x greater than, what is the, after simplifying it become minus 4. Okay, now here you know we can't solve for this one because this x terms coefficient is the minus. So just first you need to remove this minus. For that you have to multiply by whole terms, whole equation by the minus sign. Right? Minus වලින්ම වැඩි කරනවා. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? This 2 over 3 become plus and this 4 also become plus. But remember, then we multiplying the minus whole parts in the inequality, then this sign also other side become opposite one, right? Otherwise it's incorrect, right? So then further now you can write x, right? This 2 over 3 when you bringing other side, ඔගොල්ලෝ දන්නා උඩයට මාරු වෙනවා කියලා නේද? 3 2 then 12 divided by 2, that means x less than 6, right? That is the answer. But I'll show you this one also because here I told you when we multiplying by the minus sign, this sign also have to, you need to convert other side, that means opposite one. So I'll show you it this way, right? So you know minus 7, right? Minus 7 is maybe greater than minus minus 12. Is it okay? Right? Minus 7 according to the number line, you know, minus 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 කියලා minus 7 is greater than minus 12, right? But the positive one is other side. Okay, so then think about when we multiplying the from these two numbers by the by the minus sign, this become plus, this also become plus, right? But now you can check plus 7 and plus 12. Then which one is greater? Now 12 is greater. Therefore, that means you should convert this one also this way. Okay. This one is we apply here also. Okay. And it is okay now. Any more question in same any more parts in same section? Yes, there are two parts, right? So C is also the very easy one, factorization, same one, right? I'll show you is 3x squared minus 11x minus 20, right? Now look at this one, right? This is also the quadratic function, but be careful in here. Here 3, there is the coefficient for the x squared term, right? So therefore, to solve this one, you have to find out the what we call the factors, not only the 20, you need to take the 20 multiplied by 3, then 60. Factors for 60, right? What are the factors in 60? 10 into 6, okay? And 15 into 4, no? 4. And what are the others? 20 into 3. Right? Now check. You need the 11. Middle term coefficient. Which one? When we add in these two, no. When we add in no minus these two, no. But when we minus in 4 by the 15, we can get the 11. That means these two are the appropriate ones. So now I can write this 11 this way, right? Plus 5, sorry, not the plus, no, because it's minus, no. Then big one should be minus, right? Minus 15x and plus 4x, right? Then this become the 11x. 15 ඍණ 15න් ධන 4 ගියාම තමයි ඍණ 11ක් වෙන්නේ, right? And next minus 20, right? So then you can consider first two terms together. Then what are the common terms? 3x, then remaining is x here, 5, only 5. And here common is 4, then remaining x minus 5. Okay, then there are two factors. One is x minus 5, other one is 3x plus 4. Right, these are the factors. This is also very, very easy one, right? And one more section, no? One more parts in here. That is the simultaneous equation, no? Solve the following pair of simultaneous equations, right? What are the equations? First one is y equal x squared plus x minus 2. Other one is y equal 2x plus 10. Okay, this is also easy questions because in here you can see y, right? Both parts, right? In both the equations, y equal to the several terms, right? The expression with the several terms of x. Second y also, again the y equal to 2 terms of x and constant value, right? That means this y equal to this part and this y also equal to this part. That means this y equal to y, then that these two also should be equal. Therefore, you can write x equal x squared equal plus x minus 2 or 12, 2, no? 2 equal to 2x plus 10. Right? Now you have one equation with one unknown variable, right? එක නොදන්න පදයයි එක equation එකයි. You can solve that. So then x squared, x terms, this is plus 2x, then I bring it to the other side, it become minus. Then finally, when we simplify in both, minus 6, no? This side also 10 plus 10, then it become minus 10 and all together minus 12 equal to 0, right? So just, you know, right? When we simplify now, when we solve in this type of quadratic function, always we can get the two answers for the x, because x squared x is in here, right? So then, so we can write xx. What are the factors of 12? 4 into 3. This one should be minus, this one should be plus. Then this become minus, then minus 12, and we need minus x. Therefore, I put in here minus for the big one. 4 and 3, right? For the 3 plus. Then from this one, x equal to plus 4. From this one, x equal to minus 3. Two values we got for the x, right? So then you can find out the y values also, right? So now we can consider the one more equation from here. So I'll take the easy one, right? That means y equal 2x plus 10. Okay, this is, you know, right? So then when now you can substitute these x values in the equation y equal to x plus 10 equation, and you can get the y value, right? So shall I get when x equal to 4, right? When x equal to 4, y equal 2 multiplied by 4 plus 10, right? Then y equal to here 8 and 10 to all together 80, right? And when when x equal to minus 3, right? When x equal to minus 3, what is the y value? So again we can apply y equal to x plus 10. Y equal to multiple by minus 3 plus 10. That means minus 6 and plus 10. Then y become 4, right? So now you can write the two set of answers, right? X equal 4 and y equal 80. That is one set. And other set is x equal to minus 3 and y equal to 4, right? These are the two sets, right? So both answers, that mean the both values for x and y, you have to show. Okay, so this is the answer for the question, right? And yes, now we come to the end of this part also, because now in this session and also the previous session, that means the seminar, right? First seminar and second seminar, right? We in the first seminar and second seminar, we discussed the few questions as examples, right? All questions are past papers question. So those questions related to the first topic, right? That means the introduction part of your course unit, and also the basic algebra part covered, right? So that means then you know how to answer the similar, right? You know how to answer similar type questions, right? So I think then this is okay. That means first part. And then next, in our next seminars, right? We will discuss the sample questions for the other topics, right? Other topics. So following our course outline, topics in our course outline, we will do this one. Okay, we will continue our seminar series. Okay, right. So then I wind up this part also. Right. Thank you for all of you.